This is my SBC ID. These are my note cards. And now I'll begin my speech. According to the American Red Cross, every 2 seconds, someone is in need of blood. That means before my speech is over 188 people will need blood. These are real people who needed blood and got it thanks to donors. 188 lives demonstrated on this board will need blood by my time my speech is over. Again, these are real people. This is Charisse. Without 100 units of blood, she wouldn't be with us today. She went on to promote great aspects of life, including the autistic campaign. For one donation that you give, it saves 3 lives. If everyone donated in the duration of this speech, we'd have a lot more than on that board. Through my intensive research and my personal experiences, I'm going to demonstrate the need for blood donation, what would happen if there's a lack of it, as well as paint a picture of the importance of blood donation. The need has risen. More and more violent gang members they're stabbing and just all these things are happening. Crime rate's up. What does that mean? We need more donors. We need more blood. Blood contains vital components such as can cure any illness, not just a blood transfusion, but it's going into research to help get rid of cancer, fight diabetes. It's doing so much other than just blood transfusions, and blood is a necessity, especially as our medical research is getting higher. That's why they need to have it on hand. If anyone saw a boy lying on the street, they're going to give him their blood. They're going to say, here, take my blood. It's a match. But we can't wait for people to see the boy lying on the street. Need to have it on hand. Hospitals need to have that blood donation on hand. And if you think there's enough blood to go around, you're wrong. According to the World Health Organization, if 1% to 3% of the country's population donated blood, it'd be sufficient to meet the country's needs. But in 73 countries, donation rates are less than 1% of the population. They're not getting enough blood because donors aren't stepping up. Also, if you donate out of a moral conscience, thinking, hey, I'm going to be a good person, going to do good things, and I'm going to donate blood, studies have shown that it is less likely that they have HIVs and AIDS. And according to the World Health Organization, they will go on to say that 31 countries were not able to screen for all the donated blood for one or more of the affections, including HIV, syphilis, hepatitis C, and all these can be transmitted through blood. So what they're doing is they're taking these blood, but these 31 countries aren't screening it. So when someone comes in and they need blood, they're passing the disease on. But those who think, hey, I'm going to do the right thing, they know they're not going to say, I have AIDS, if I'm going to go donate blood. It's not how it happens. So if you're donating at a moral conscience, you're more likely to not have HIVs or AIDS, which makes the blood safer for those to use. And then if there's a lack of blood donation, we're going to have these people, but they're going to be dead. I found some amazing stories on the Red Cross website. Lauren Larson, she was pregnant and she experienced pregnant complications. She needed 200 units of blood. Without it, her and her baby were dying. The hospital just had enough. Just had enough. Let's say someone didn't step up and did that extra donation. They were feeling scared. They didn't want to donate today. She'd be one short, and her baby would die. That one person, that extra unit of blood, made the difference for her. Another similar case is Megan Masterson. She came in, her kidney was failing, and she needed 987 units of blood. Again, the doctor said, if you need 1 unit of blood, you will die. We've given you all our blood on hand. Luckily, she did not need an extra unit of blood. But what if she did? Not enough people donated, and she would have died. Megan Masterson has went on to be a great person because people stepped up and donated. I know a lot of you don't donate from my personal experience because you're scared. What could happen? What could go wrong? I personally know a lot about this. I went ahead and I encouraged my friend Faith to donate blood. What happened? She donated blood, she passed out. Good news is nurses were on hand. They took care of her and ensured her safety before letting me drive her away. Another good thing about blood donation is they have these handbooks that you have to read. These handbooks are something you have to go through, read, and then sign. This is an actual one from the BBC America that they hand out. It says you may not be eligible if, and you have to read those and sign that you are in fact eligible. If you have AIDS or HIVs, it states you should not donate, and you certify that you do not. And then they test it anyways in America anyways. And what happens if you give blood, all the details of that, and then it goes on, and then you sign and date it. They're taking all the precautions possible to ensure your safety so you can help others. There's only one solution. Donate, donate, donate. You can find local blood drives. I know SBC offers 2 a year, and if you donate 3 times, you get a free Outback gift card. You could also go to www.redcross.com/make-a-donation. Invite your friends. Get as many people as possible. Get your family in on it. Females can donate every 4 months. Males can donate every 3. So you can do it as much as possible. There's also a visualizing importance that you need to have in your mind to see the necessity of donating blood. Imagine this. It's another Monday, you get to work, you get your clothes on, get your dress clothes on, maybe you're a bank teller, who knows. You get all your stuff together, let's go have another normal day. Before you know it, some drunk driver slammed into you. You're on your deathbed, you don't know what's going to happen. Thankfully, someone stepped up and donated blood. Thankfully, because of them, they have that extra unit of blood for you. You're going to make it because they have that. Because one person woke up and said, hey, I know I'm really scared about this, but let's donate blood. That's why people like Megan Masterson, Lauren, they survived because someone stepped up and gave them that extra unit. Without that one unit, they would have died. Luckily, still today, they're here. But what if they needed one more unit of blood? They were lucky. Not everyone is lucky. According to Elizabeth Gilbert, 4.5 million Americans would die each year if it wasn't for donors. 4.5 million. It's a necessity to donate blood. Blood transfusions aren't the only thing. As I said, there are illnesses. For every one person that donates, there are 3 lives that can be saved. 3 Megan Mastersons, 3 Laurens, and all the baby pictures I saw in here will be saved, and they're going to make a difference. You could lose a dear one too. You don't know these. You don't know Lauren. You don't know Megan. But you might know someone. And they're going to need it. Have you stepped up? Have you made the difference? Have they? What if you need it? So look for local blood drives. As I said, SBC offers 2 a year. I encourage you. You need. It's a necessity to get to them and donate blood. As I said before, you can also go to redcross.org/make-a-donation and go onto that site and sign up, make an appointment, donate. For one life, for one donation, 3 get saved. These 188 people needed blood just for this short speech that you've watched. Don't sit around and wait. Do something. Save these lives, because these are people's lives we're talking about. Donate today.